intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. Team out there are ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Tight end goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
The game makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down.
Boy, third down and short. They decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Oh, a big decision here very early. They're going to go for it on their own side of the 50 on the first possession. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Zips it down the middle. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Oh, man, this one is going to sting. I mean, you can see that this head coach and offensive coordinator, they have faith in the quarterback and the offense to deliver, and you like that. But now, their own defense is going to have to bail them out a bit here.
And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. It's a shotgun run call. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hoover. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Touchdown, Texas Christian, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on 4th down in their end and got stopped. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop it right at the line.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
Buying time, moving to his left. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. Ball carrier tackled there. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Williams. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure. Did their job. Gave the quarterback time. They convert. And listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive. And they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
The second down play. offense looking to throw the ball. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw to the right. It's caught.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open. The quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Second down play coming up. The stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Second down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. The short hands, it's Payne.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Oof, the risk of throwing on third and short. Lots of second guessing going over on that sideline about that play call. You got to wonder if they're going to go for it anyway on fourth down, but what will be the play call?
It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Looking to chuck it again. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, I'm not surprised they decided to throw the football here on fourth down, but how about the defense doing their job, especially up front, getting in those passing lanes and just knocking the ball down? Not exactly what this offense envisioned and how this play would work out.
They're bringing down, but the Wildcat produces an explosive run to get a first down. We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. He breaks free. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And now to try here for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Back to throw. It's Hoover. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense gets set up here. It's third down. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, dead right at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We've got a good one in our hands, which we'll hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Fires it to the wideout. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the move now. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
Wideout's now clustered. To the air, it's Hoover. And this one is caught. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty. Looking for a fresh set of downs. QB keeper all the way. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. On the run, it's Payne. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time. Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. But a long way to go on third down. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and another incompletion.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Horned Frogs will come to the line here, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking for the wideout. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one.
And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. And the TCU offense takes the field. Defense got a big 4th down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. And they'll give it to the back. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Hoover. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. A quick throw out left, complete. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Let's reel in. It's Baker. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Looking to throw it again. Caught for the completion. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Come to the line for second down and very short now. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Scanning the field. It's Hoover. The pocket breaking down. And it's caught. Touchdown. Horn Frogs. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up one inch.
And the point after is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff in a single back formation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
The 2-minute timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers will make the play.
Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Williams. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on fourth down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
Breaks into the clear. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of a play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. As the tight end flex out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Moves out of the pocket. He bought some time, now lets it go. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
That's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Being set, here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. They trap him for a sack. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The kick is short, and that's going to be returnable. They better get down and cover this. They finally make the stop there after a huge gain, but that wraps up the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Breaks free. Through the defender. Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
The Wildcat picks up a solid game, but they're still short of the first.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Oh, man, they'll test the right side here. You'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Can he make it to the marker? And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44.
Chris, how about that by this running back? Got behind his pads and that big offensive line, able to pick up that first down. He just kept pushing through that line until he got to the mark.
Gets some space around the 30. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're first and goal.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. When a player is down injured after that last play, we'll take a timeout while they check him out. Coming up, second down and goal. Someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to throw. It's Williams. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame, to put them on top now. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out and showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. With the catch, it's Payne. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. That's caught. It's Baker. Gets into space at the 50. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
Well, a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Important second down play coming up. Catch made on the out route. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, TCU.
You talking about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Continues to fight for yards. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
Boy, what a great job of using his speed. Get him on the edge, allow him to be able to pull away from people, pick up big yards, and come up with a nice first down.
The offense really clicking here. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. Crosses the 10-yard line. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Gonna run it. It's Payne. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's that defense shifting again. Off play action. He's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. Short return tackle at the 21, but that's a huge takeaway for this defense.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here, the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Offense out there to start a new drive on the 21. Dropping back, it's Hoover. The receiver grabs it. Breaking free at the 35. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Looking to throw it on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
So second and 10 here as they try to stay out of third and long here in this tie game in the third quarter. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. This time it's complete. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to run the hurry up. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, and he can't quite hold on. A great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's 3rd down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
Head coach stays aggressive after failing in the last 2 4th down attempts. And someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The Horned Frogs will line up to kick it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. We reach the end of 3 in this playoff game deadline. A classic on our hands as we stop to check the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Some confusion on the snap count. A false start cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? To throw, it's Williams. Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the 1st down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Now that's an incompletion. That'll bring up 4th down and makes you wonder if the offensive coordinator is reevaluating. Maybe a run there might have been the safer call.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He's found some room at the 45.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
they stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Right near the line now, showing press coverage. Back to pass. It's Hoover. Over the middle and incomplete. Now it's 3rd and short in the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Christian. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the PAT is good. And he takes this from inside the 5. Oh, and he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! A kick return for a touchdown in a playoff game. This stadium has come alive.
How badly does this guy and this unit want to get to the national championship? This is huge and a game-changing moment that I think we may be looking back at as a turning point in the game. Great blocks and great speed there for the touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. The kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Moving receivers around now before the snap. To throw, it's Hoover. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. They jump on top now here in the 4th.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. If you get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups, you take some chances. Here they got the matchup that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
PAT is up and good. You lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. This is the Capital One Orange Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. Team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he steps out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. The single back takes the handoff. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
First down here for this offense. Back's got it. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
To throw, it's Williams. Quarterback looking to scramble. And the defense wraps him up.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Quick throw to the left. Wide open downfield. And gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a 3rd down early in the game, a chance to get them off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Snags the quick throw. That play more than enough for a 1st down. Sets him up at the 24.
If that cornerback's going to have outside leverage on 3rd down, he's basically giving you the quick slam. Good read and a nice throw for the 1st.
To the air, it's Williams. On the move now. Extending the play now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Touchdown, Irish, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. The defense will spend their 2nd timeout here to make some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Hoover. Pulls it in. It's Baker. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
A completion makes it second and medium. Looking to throw here. Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
A tough situation for the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. And the Horned Frogs begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. Quarterback operating an empty set. Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Buying time now. Rolling to his left. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep for the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
Chris, you see what happens when you try to squeeze it into double coverage. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome when you're throwing the ball into the crowd.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. They bring the punter onto the field now. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. So, Kirk, as we hit the quarter break here, Notre Dame has the lead. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Dropping back. It's Hoover. He's got his man in the open field. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, TCU, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. They're behind the sticks on second and long here from the 12. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the quarterback just kneels down. Punt team ready to boot it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Now it's second down here. And it's a kneel down. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the offense will just take a knee. And the Horned Frogs bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. The Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. Here's the punt, high in the air. The fair catch made at the 30-yard line. And the quarterback will take a knee. Here's the second down play. And the offense just takes a knee here. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback takes the knee. We're likely not going to see another play here as I'll head to intermission. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And here's the return from inside the 5. Just takes a knee. And that's one option. They got some ground to make up. Second and long from the 15. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. And the Horned Frogs will send the punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. And the fair catch is made. Always tricky to field punts in this kind of rain. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Second down play coming up. quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And the quarterback decides to take a knee for some reason. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the quarterback will just take a knee here. They go backwards on 1st down, so it's 2nd and long from the 19. And the quarterback just takes a knee here. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And that's one option. And the Horned Frogs will send their punt team onto the field. They'll kick it away here. This will be touchdown just inside the 40. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoffs game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Heading to the 4th quarter, who can step up and make a crucial play in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's on to boot it away now. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. Getting set. Here's second down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. Here we are late in a close game. Crucial play coming up, 3rd and long. And the quarterback just kneels down. The Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away. And he'll come out for his 5th punt of the night. The clock has stopped, and we have just 2 minutes to play in this game now. And the Horned Frogs will line up to punt it away. Fair catch made at the 35. There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Second down play coming up for this offense. And it's a kneel down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will just take a knee. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
So 1st and 10, our first play of overtime. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Grab down the middle, it's Baker. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws, but those yards after the catch, that'll pad your stats.
And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but you know what? It's enough for the first down. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. Press coverage now from the secondary. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pop over the middle. It's McKinney. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
One thing I love about this back, is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Now the defense calls timeout, trying to get organized and come up with a stop here in overtime. So here comes a crucial 3rd and short. This offense does not want to have to settle for a field goal attempt here in overtime. Caught near the goal line. Into the end zone to take the lead here in OT. And now the extra point to make this a 7-point game in overtime.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
Point after, not quite through. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. Ball handed off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
And it's a direct snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. Back to pass. It's Williams. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off here. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the 2nd and 3rd option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that 1st down.
There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Catch made on the right side. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Now, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So a challenging 3rd down play. They need a 1st down or a touchdown to keep this game going. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So here we have a challenging 4th down play with the game on the line. Defense gets a stop, and it's game over. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Launching one to the end zone. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going 2nd when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Dropping back, it's Williams. And he's in there. They gamble and get it to win the game. What a call. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.